You might not know the word EMAW, but they do in Manhattan, Kansas. It means every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Wildcats, long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Astronauts offense will get the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
The big fullback's got it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
At the 35, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Calls his own number. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
At the 35, he's open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
To the ground with the back. At the 45 on his way. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll go to the ground. Spins away from one. Man, he's already got 43 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Nifty little dance step. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, do I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. And they're barely able to stop the score. They'll mark it at the 1. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Running back goes in motion. The option look. Shakes off the defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
And the Astronauts will call on their punt team. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. K State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The offense uses a timeout. They'll have a quick meeting on the sideline. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Still looking on the move. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. And now the hit knocks it loose. The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
Now the toss. Still on his feet at the 45. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Astronauts.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumble.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Passes takes him still on his feet. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now they'll run it to the right here. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. He uncorks one deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge game there. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has him set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Dances away to buy time. Finds space on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the 1st.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Let's see what he can do with the return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, Throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some points.
And here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's made. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to move it through the air. And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he could just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's O'Neal. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
You know, it's difficult for QB sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Astronauts decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep, gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you...
It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Tries tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
And the Astronauts will kick it off to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more...
He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. He's piled up 97 yards rushing now here in week 1, a solid start to this new campaign. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. From the gun, running back gets to give. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the try is no good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. The errant 48-yard field goal attempt forces them to turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Smashes through the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Power football with the run. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk. You keep doing.
And he's running in the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. The give to the fullback. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
The give to the big fullback. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the 1st down. Nice play.
The Astronauts look to keep this drive humming. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they get the sack just like that.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Throws to the back. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
This is like Sandlot football. This wasn't just your typical catch the kickoff, take it back, find a block, show your speed. We're seeing laterals. They're flipping it around. They're being creative. These guys just look like they're having fun out there. That is a play they are never going to forget.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And now this offense will take the field again. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Runs through a tackle. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
I think a lot of running backs kind of gravitate towards that sideline. They want to bounce. They want to get out wide. But a lot of times I think you want to just stick that foot in the ground at some point and just say, I get back to the line of scrimmage. I get 2 yards. Make it some...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Give him 109 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The hand to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. trying to start the drive with a pass. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes a connection. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Astronauts will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. This offense has a 2nd down play.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Off play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Astronauts headed quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Astronauts!
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the 2nd half. But I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season, and this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. K State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Wildcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level than next time.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next year. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Got it in the middle. It's York. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's his fourth interception of the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.